it just would be catastrophic. It would be completely catastrophic. Like, I'm getting anxious just talking about it again. That's why we had to rush home. We had to get here to see what was wrong. Oh my gosh, I just saw the most beautiful blue jay. Oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. That's how you know spring is coming. It is still freezing. I think it's 3 degrees up here right now. Home sweet home. Let me tell you what happened. With the craziness that was Canada, we get a call from my cousin who is house sitting the RV for us. She can't get the door to the RV open. Ugh. We don't know why. It's not locked. We don't understand it. She's not a wimp. My other cousin comes over, tries to help, can't get it open. So we have to come home to the RV because we need to make sure the propane doesn't run out because that keeps the water from freezing. We don't know if the pipes are already frozen. I think at that point it was like 6 below and it was getting colder. It was going to go to 10 below, 12 below, 15 below. So we had no choice. So then we get here to the door and we realize because of what we have here, they're called frost heaves, and the ground freezes so much that it raises, I guess, the water, and somebody in the comments can probably explain it better than I can, but the water in the earth in the ground freezes and expands. And it pushes the ground up, which pushes the RV up, which pushed the base, I guess, of the stairs and the frame and whatever. So the door felt like it was locked. And we had to just like yank on it. And I'll cut in some footage here, but it's like scratch it, scratch it. Right down here, that metal piece is warped because of the cold. So opening and closing the door is a hassle, but you hear that? It's not supposed to scrape like that. When we finally got it open, it wasn't shutting properly. It was a lot. So we had to hop in the car, pack up everything, of course, leave this beautiful, glamorous, wonderful hotel, and check the weather each step of the way. The time that we left, dry as a chip. It doesn't look like anything's coming. And we kept checking the weather apps. And it kept saying the snow was going to come at like 1:30. Well, it started at 12:30. And the further we drove, the further we got into the snow. And the snowier it got, the heavier it got, the whiteout conditions. I can't say we were white knuckling it, but we were just like, let's just take our time. We had to be cautious, as you guys see, from the conditions, but nothing where we were like, or clenching our butt cheeks or anything like that. But let me just show you what it looks like out here. Just waiting for my husband to move the car. It is definitely a lot of snow, as you can see. So I'm going to shut the window, but happy to be home, ready to just get this one who's been out for hours, get her home, get everything put away, and be snug as a bug in a rug for however much we're going to get, 18 to 24 inches. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Yes, we made it. But then it was a matter of what are we going home to? And the thing I cannot press enough is that when you leave your house for vacation, you leave your house, and if something goes wrong, you call somebody and they come fix it. If you leave this place, we have to get it out of all of this snow to the road and drive it somewhere and hope that they can repair it. Maybe they have a backup. Maybe they have a backlog. Maybe they have to order parts. Maybe it's going to take a week for parts to get there. Like, we don't know. And we have to make sure that things don't freeze. So it was extremely stressful because we didn't know what we were coming home to. Last winter, it was a cat and mouse game of trying to keep water from turning solid. That was our running thing. Like, we don't want solid water, obviously ice. So we'd have to undo all of these, dig around, and then try to drive the RV down the hill onto our driveway. Like, it would take us a week. And so that means we'd have to move in with my cousins, uproot our whole lives, upend everything. It just would be catastrophic. It would be completely catastrophic. So, like, I'm getting anxious just talking about it again. That's why we had to rush home. We had to get here to see what was wrong. But we made it back, and then we walk in to find this. Walking up to home sweet home here. It is snowing. Actually, look at that. It's up to the first step here. RV living. Yay. Okay, we are home. Home sweet home in the RV. Everything's still working. May have an issue with water, so we're gonna check. All right, so let's go outside. Woo, it is bright out here and have a chat. Okay, good morning. Look at this, I'm out here in a t-shirt. Okay. So that whole thing that you guys just witnessed, that crazy experience, going to Canada, thinking we're just gonna stay and enjoy ourselves for like 4 days, accidentally booking a 4-star hotel, and then getting a call that we have to abruptly end our trip and come back here to a frozen RV with no hot water. And it was like that for days and days and days. Even getting the door open, as you saw, that was a whole thing. The frost heaves kept the door an issue for probably about 2 weeks, and then finally it warmed up. But we were just like, sometimes it wouldn't shut properly, other times it wouldn't open properly, other times it was both. So it was a lot. First, to answer a couple questions, how did I book a 5-star hotel accidentally? When I lived in California, whenever we took a family trip, $200 a night was the standard amount that I would spend, or we would spend as a family. And so I had that number in my head when I went to book the Canada trip. And I just was looking online at different websites. I was like, what? That one's $173. Is it nice enough? It has a pool. It looks nice, but I didn't look into any specific details, like how many stars does it have? So I booked it. And then when we get there, I'm like, wow. And then when I'm editing the footage for part 1 of this series, I'm like, what was the name of that restaurant? And I looked it up and it says 5-star hotel. And I'm like, what? How did I do that? So it was a complete happy accident. I even got a discount because there was a mix-up. We got $50 off. So it was a steal. Honey Rose Hotel, if you're in Canada, in Montreal, it's a good deal and it's beautiful. And the amenities, the pool, the service, mwah, chef's kiss. So that's that. And yeah, now we're warming up and it's nice because sometimes being cooped up in a very small space can take its toll, especially when it's dark here in New England, and it can feel very cabin feverish. But now spring has sprung and we're moving forward here. We do have some more storms coming. It's supposed to snow, I think, in a couple of days, but it's starting to melt and we're starting to get out of this. That's it for now. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. YouTube wants me to tell you this. Please comment. Comments help the engagement, help the channel grow, really help me. And share and hit the notification bell. Every other Sunday, new episode. So thanks for watching from the bottom of my heart. I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you, especially everyone who's subscribed and has been on this journey for a while now. Thank you for coming with me.